I've read your book, and I think you've hit upon a lot of it, quite well. I mean, things that they shared as brother and sister, of course, predated any idea in his mind that he might someday become, something, let alone world heavyweight champion. The things that they would talk about to each other were things that normal kids would talk about to each other. He had gone away to the army, and he was writing to her, telling her what was going on, what he liked, what he hated, what he was eating, asking about the kids back home and his family and all his friends, like that kind of just innocent kind of kid conversation when they're away from home for the first time, And he was a sweetheart. I mean, my mom always said that she always, one thing she taught was that you learn different things about people from a brother than you do from a sister. There's two different personalities, so you learn about some of those characteristics from the boys and some from the girls. And so we learned it from the girls, and they idolized him as a big brother. I mean, that was I think a big part of what motivated him, is that he had 5 little ones following him that he was there to set an example for. And so some of the stories that you hear and some that get repeated, it's easy to fall prey to the simple story. I think that if you look a little beyond, and I think that you have in some instances, you find someone's motivations are not just to be the tough kid, but also to be the big brother and a good example. And that, that certainly all fell upon his shoulders. He was, in a sense, the first person in his immediate family to speak English, so he would be the one to go to school, talk to the teachers for the younger kids. My grandparents literally didn't speak English, so he was the face of their family and the voice.
This is Rocky Marciano. When I held the heavyweight title, they called me the Brockton Blockbuster. You'll find out why.
Thank God for people like you that can keep this history going, because there's history there, and it's history that has never been repeated.
So I kind of hesitated talking to you at the beginning, but when I read the book, I changed my mind.
Yeah, I'd like to see it do better in No Care. I mean, I like it, John, and I know, man, you put a lot of work into this, man, and I just would like to see you, get something out of it for your efforts and the work, and as a family member, you've written about things and interviewed people, things that I haven't heard before that were exciting and interesting.
I think that you're really, really getting it down. And I'm not saying that you're not getting Rocky. You certainly are. Keep looking for that balance.